Free Melly. What's going on, G-Dot family? You already know, man. It's your boy G-Dot Tazy back with a new Vazy. Got my boy Pluto in between my legs, chilling. He cool. He laid down on all fours, ready to bite the shit on the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I had to start the video with a Free Melly because I ain't gonna lie, that nigga still locked up. Even though he beat his trial already, I don't understand what the hell's going on. I didn't think they could keep him in jail still. This is just really up. But free that man. He's already proven innocent. Yeah, goddamn. Also, don't forget to, you know what I'm saying, before we get into this video about B-Love and surviving the war in the Bronx. The Bronx is crazy. One place I will always say has the ability to be crazier than Iraq is New York, because guns might be super more illegal. They're still out there though. And there's way more people. You living in the goddamn, the projects is real out there. Ain't no projects in Chicago for real. The projects in New York is never going nowhere because it's just too many goddamn people. So we finna go ahead and get straight into this video, man. Y'all already know what to do before we do that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm fun. Great. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, GuapBoyG, on Twitter, GuapBoyG. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm fun. Great.
B-Love helped put Bronx drill on the map.
Okay.
Most fans have no idea what he went through to make it to the top. From surviving one of the deadliest gang wars in the city to selling out shows almost overnight,
right?
This is the story of how it all went down.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I know a little something about the Bronx, not the Bronx, just New York gangs in general. I know about I basically know everybody's GDK. This is the only thing I know. Like I can't really tell you like what gangs is what and what sets, because every video I watch it's a different set, different hood, different. It's so many gangs. In Chicago, it's not that deep. Okay, it's deep, but it's not that deep. So. Only thing I know is either your GDK or your GD. Your blood, Crip, or your GD, and mostly everybody is GDK if you're not GD, for the most part. That's what I understand.
The Bronx ain't a big place, and there's a ton of different sets beefing in the streets. A lot of dudes come up on a certain block and rep it their whole life, but B-Love's situation was different. B-Love came up in the Cortland Projects, which is an area controlled by a set called the OGs. The OGs used to run Cortland with another set called the YGs. They were all the same crew back in the day, but after some internal beef, they split up and have been at war ever since. The OGs also have beef with DOA Sev's side, and that's where B-Love's situation starts getting complicated. He reps the OGs, but back in the day, he spent a lot of time in Sev's side territory with his family and has been tight with K-Flock and Dougie B since they was kids. B-Love's been into music for damn near his whole life.
Right.
He was a big fan of Chicago drill rappers like Lil Durk and G Herbo, but it took a long time before B-Love actually hopped in the booth and took it seriously. He dropped a couple of tracks around 2015, but they didn't pick up any buzz, so B-Love left the studio and hopped right back in the streets.
Right.
He ended up getting booked in 2018 and had to cool off for a minute. It's not clear what he actually got booked for.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say, folks, about especially not even just rappers, but anybody that's trying to do business or trying to do anything that doesn't require you working a 9 to 5 in general, it's gonna take time. I started my YouTube like at least 3-4 years ago. I forget, bro. I had to, because I was in like 3 years ago at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Going on 4 years. And I'm just now getting to the point where I can be like, okay, like it's getting a lot of traction. Like I'm going somewhere with this YouTube shit on multiple channels. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It takes time. Even with my businesses, like I've been doing my business for 2 years now. 3 years damn near. Yeah, like 2 years really. No, like 3 years. Crazy as hell. And it takes a lot of time to build up that traction and get to where you want to go. I'm just being honest with you, because if you don't take your time and build it from the ground up the right way, things aren't just gonna go for it for you. You feel what I'm saying? You can't rush the process. Gotta take your time with it, man. Trust that process, man.
Rumors say it was a gun charge. He could have ended up being another street dude going in and out of jail for the rest of his life. But instead, B-Love decided to switch up how he moved when he came back home. By 2020, it had already been 5 years since B-Love dropped his first tracks.
Right.
But all of his time in the streets and in jail made him realize that he needed to take rap more seriously.
Okay.
He hopped back in the booth and started recording new songs. And this time was way different. His track No Hook popped off and ran up crazy numbers on YouTube. And B-Love's success helped convince Dougie B and K-Flock to get in the booth too.
Right.
The three of them helped put Bronx drill in the spotlight, but B-Love was still taking losses in the street. In 2020, B-Love's homie Brandon B. Diddy Hendrix was at a birthday barbecue in the Bronx. B. Diddy was a basketball player who was heading to college and not affiliated with the streets at all. But unfortunately, gang members ain't the only ones who get caught up in the mix. At some point during the party, someone started letting off shots and hit B. Diddy in the neck.
See, that's what I don't like too, bro. All this street shit be cool and all until like you hit the wrong target, bro. What happened to walking down your target? What happened to catching your op lacking and handling your business behind closed doors? You feel what I'm saying? What the hell happened to that? You can't just goddamn run up in a party and shoot up everybody and be like, yeah, I'm a street nigga. Yeah, I did this, I do that. He wasn't even part of that shit. Even if he was kicking it with them niggas, he wasn't a gang member. He wasn't outside doing shit, shooting shit, selling shit. He wasn't doing that. So what made it cool for you to just run up and just, take his life? That's bogus as hell. I just really feel like that's wild, bro.
Lee said he wasn't the target and was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And B. Diddy tragically died
at a barbecue. I'm at the wrong place at the wrong time because I'm at a barbecue. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas sound goofy.
On the scene. His death made B Love want to go even harder in the booth, and he shouted B Diddy out on the track If You Know, You Know when he raps, "Bitch, it's OGs or no G's. Hop out and I oot like Ginobili. Rest in peace Diddy, he clutched like he Kobe." B Diddy didn't bang a set, but that ain't stopped B Love's ops from dissing him. When it comes to Bronx drill, nothing is off limits. And on the track G's Bop, D-Thing took a shot at him with the line, "We smoking dead people. That's Benji, Huey, and Diddy. I told my gang that we gonna keep one in the city."
See, y'all lost all my respect for that one. That's some lame ass shit. That's some overly lame ass shit. Y'all dissing a civilian? Y'all killed a civilian and y'all dissing him? That's not gangster, bro. That's weird. It's weird behavior. You just dissed a real life civilian. Like, what the fuck? What?
D-Thing is allegedly K-Flock's blood cousin, but he reps the YGs, so he's ops with his own family. D-Thing has issues with B-Love too, and on the track Wedgie Man This, Wedgie Man That, he raps, "See Blue, you a kid, nigga, just stop all the capping. B-Love, you a clown, nigga, I know for that feature you taxed him." Then B-Love clapped back on the track If You Know, You Know and said, "Why that goofy put me in a song? I can't wait till I catch Lil D-Thing. I let that sing, now we in a song." B-Love, K-Flock, and Dougie B were all popping off, and they took it to another level when they linked up for the track Brotherly Love. The song ran up crazy numbers and has over 30 million views on YouTube. Just a couple months later, B-Love signed a major deal with Columbia Records and was on his way out of the streets. But at the same time, his homies were getting wrapped up in cases that could easily get him locked up for life. K-Flock started dropping tracks after B-Love, but he blew up even faster and was becoming the face of Bronx drill. But while B-Love was more focused on making it out of the trenches, Flock got caught in a sticky situation and allegedly killed a dude named Waka back in December 2021. Waka was homies with another rapper named E-Dot who reps the OYs. E-Dot was coming up in the industry at the same time as B-Love and Flock, but back then they were all cool with each other. Another OG's affiliate from Portland named Shy EK was chilling with them too, but after something went down, it split them all up and sparked a massive wave of violence in the city. E-Dot had dropped his viral track Ready for War, and a crew called Structure invited him to link up. There wouldn't have been any issues, but Structure was cool with a set called RPT, and they had beef with K-Flock and Sevside. According to rumors, E-Dot went to the spot to chill with Structure, but when he got there, some dudes from RPT was already there too. E-Dot didn't have beef with none of them, so he allegedly just posted up and chilled with everyone. And that's when Flock decided E-Dot and anyone he rocked with was an op. Shaw fell out with K-Flock and Dougie B over the situation.
This shit get too deep. That's why I don't like gang shit, bro, because this shit get too deep. Like, folks say, I ain't got no problem with these niggas, so I'm not finna just shoot it up in this. I'm not finna goddamn, you feel me? I'm not finna just like blow the spot up because I don't got no beef. I don't even really know you got beef with these niggas, bro. Now I got beef with you because you didn't tell me that you got beef with these niggas, but I smoked with them, but I didn't. We not even cool. I just saw them and I didn't, you feel me, go off the rails. Like, that's why the street shit get too complicated, bro. That's why I just stay out the way and I get my money.
He didn't want to cross out E-Dot, and he's been dissing them ever since. Like on the track Don't Forget That, when he clowned Dougie for getting shot in the leg and said, "Don't run, I ain't let him trip. Hop out the V and niggas up the blitz. DOAK, all that shit to my Dougie B, he got shot in the leg. What the free Keem, cause I know he gon' up." After E-Dot started beefing with K-Flock and Dougie B, the streets got hot fast. There was 3 murders allegedly related to the beef in the summer of 2021, and a few months later, Flock allegedly killed Waka after Waka pressed him on the street. The entire situation left B-Love in the middle of a war with homies on both sides. He still reps the OGs, but he's been locked in with K-Flock and Dougie B from the start, so he wasn't just gonna turn his back on them when everything popped off. Shy EK has sent a lot of crazy shots at Flock and Dougie, but B-Love is still rocking with him and even featured him on his new project, Sorry for the Wait. B-Love being cool with people on both sides has gotten him a lot of hate, and Lee Drilly called him a free agent because he's not really down with the set.
B-Love is a free agent. I don't know where he's from.
Then B-Love clapped back and said that his hood doesn't have issues with the Flockas.
Hold on, me.
I don't know where he's from.
Then B-Love clapped.
Rather shine here saying Lee Drilly talking bullshit. My whole hood don't got beef with the Flockas. Niggas be on my
back and said that his hood doesn't have issues with the Flockas. In an interview with No Jumper,
free agent, like, what are you talking about? Like, anywhere I be is with niggas I know, like, you feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Nigga, like I said, nigga, my mom used to live over there, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel what I'm trying to say? I grew up with niggas, like, I went to school with niggas, knew niggas since for me, bro, 10 years old, 8 years old.
But B Love ain't just focused on street politics in the Bronx. He's trying to take his career global. Last year, he linked up with Digga D, who's one of the biggest UK drill artists in the game. He's also working with mainstream stars like Cordae and A Boogie with the Hoodie and taking everything to the next level. B Love wasn't always on live spinning the block and getting into all of the street drama, so he's not in the spotlight as much as dudes like K-Flock who make headlines all the time. But even though his name doesn't get mentioned as much in the blogs, B Love is still making history for Bronx drill. Back in January, he became the first Bronx drill rapper to receive an RIAA certification after his track My Everything went gold. B Love is on his way out of the trenches and into the mainstream, but his wins have come with a lot of losses too. His little cousin and godbrother both died, he's had homies get shot and killed, and now one of his best friends is facing the death penalty.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll with him because outside of all that, he's still like just trying to get on. Like, you feel me? It's always gonna be bumps in the roads and obstacles and crazy shit that happen that's gonna try to slow you down, to take your mind off of this and try to drag you back into the streets. But I'm glad that he's keeping his mind in the right place and he's still trying to rap and he's still trying to make his way out, because he got that shit. He got a gold plaque for, you know what I'm saying? He ain't get it for no reason. He got that shit. So I'm saying, like, as long as he got down, keep going and keep applying that pressure, he gonna be good.
While Flock was already locked up for allegedly killing Waka, he got hit with a RICO indictment that included 7 other alleged members of Sev's side and Third side. According to the indictment, K-Flock took shots at the ops in June 2020 and November 2021, and the feds are already offering his homies deals so they'll flip and help put him away. Flock's homie Sticky said they try to get him to talk, or said he'll be facing
Fought they rolling loud together. Guess we gotta fight these people together. It's all fun again until these people come. They said, tell us about Kevin, help yourself. 30 years is a long time. Well, I guess I'll see you in 30 years. Free up. I mean, I respect it, bro. If you in that street shit, you gotta rep that street shit. You can't just be in that street shit then go to jail and say, I'm not with that shit no more. Like, no. So I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? If you're gonna be in it 100%.
in 30 years, but it looks like he's staying solid and holding it down. A few weeks ago, Flock hopped on IG to write a message to his fans about the situation. He let everyone know that he has a good heart, but he's been hurt from everything that happened to him in the past, and that he's struggling even more now after losing 2 homies to gun violence while he's been locked up. K-Flock has always been one of the wildest dudes in the Bronx, but he recently announced that he wants to change everything and is starting to stop the violence campaign to help put an end to all the death and violence happening in the city. It's not clear if Flock will ever see daylight again, but B Love is holding it down in the industry right now. He's already made history once for Bronx drill, and it don't look like anything is going to slow him down. If he stays focused and doesn't get wrapped up in any of the street drama, he could end up taking Bronx drill to a whole new level.
Nah, for real though. I hope he does everything that he says he's gonna do, and I hope that New York just calms down. Cause I look at New York just like Chicago, bro. We like cousins pretty much. Y'all a little more wild with the shit, way more wild with the shit. But we like cousins, bro. I hope y'all calm down. We got to bring the peace, stop the violence campaign. Hope y'all stop the violence. You feel what I'm saying? Pushing peace. Hope y'all pushing peace over there. Cause y'all got a lot of talent, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing this crazy ass shit. Y'all have to stop.